Mina checked her cuff a second time. She stood on the roof of Government 1, waiting on her partner, Lee Adams, to arrive. It was 6:40 a.m. They had 5 minutes to get to the interrogation rooms. "Where are you?" she muttered. "What's that?" Agent Darien asked from her position a few meters away. She was there to escort them in. Government 1 was a maze of checkpoints and security scans, so it was easier to have someone on the inside who knew where the perpetrators were being held to lead them down. "Nothing," Mina answered, managing to keep the grumble out of her voice. "Just wondering where my partner is. He should be here by now. I sent him a ping this morning. He pinged me back." Mina scanned the sky. It was mostly dark, the horizon just beginning to lighten. The start of a new day. No Craft, no Lee. Anna Darien moved closer. "Can I ask you something while we wait?" Mina's eyebrows rose. "Sure." She forced herself not to check her cuff again. She didn't want to nanny-bot the rookie, even though he might need it. Mentoring was constant, like a mother chasing after an exuberant tot. "What's it like to be involved in an op like the one you had last night?" Agent Darien blinked rapidly, her excitement easy to spot. She'd obviously been briefed on the basics of Mina's case by their mutual boss, Duncan McAllister, director of the CIU. Mina didn't know much about Anna Darien, other than she was personable, competent, and smart. They'd worked together a few times, Agent Darien providing fieldwork assistance. But as far as Mina knew, this agent had never been assigned her own case. She was usually found at headquarters. What did it feel like to be involved in a big case? Mina had never analyzed it before. It's just what she did. "It feels great when it all comes together," she started. "You know you're helping innocent victims, and at the end of the op, the perpetrator goes into a box where they can't harm anyone else. That's what matters to me the most." Mina shrugged. "So I guess I'd say it's pretty fantastic." Agent Darien nodded. During her last op, Mina had been able to help the people of Pormal, a group of individuals without access to bank borrows who lived on the border of the outskirts. The situation had been a happy chance, since that area wasn't in her jurisdiction. Most ops didn't go down like that. She and Lee had been assigned to investigate an extortion attempt against a vid star, and the two cases had overlapped in the best way possible. Mina thought it had been a coincidence, but Vincent Kramer had given her the idea that Norm Webb, an ex-marshal whom Mina had enlisted help from recently, might have been more involved than she'd originally thought. She was planning to get to the bottom of that very soon. Agent Darien hemmed for a second while Mina searched the sky again. "But what about, going into the actual outskirts? That had to be scary, right? Were you worried something was going to happen?" "Happen as in bodily harm? Not really. We had escorts and SWAT doing the roundup. Our time on the ground was minimal. We were in and out in about 12 minutes. Not really much time to be worried." Anna shuffled her feet, kicking a non-existent pebble in front of her. "I don't think that'll ever be me," she lamented, no hint of a whine. "I don't have the courage it would take to do something like that, or to jump off a 10-meter hydro ship into the harbor, or to be in the same room with a serial killer. You've done all of those things in, a week." Mina heard wistfulness, not envy. "You're in your second year at the agency, correct? Once you pass that phase, you'll enter the field more often. It takes a while to get comfortable making tough choices, but then it becomes second nature." She scanned the sky again. Where was Lee?